Leena, I want to ask you, why did you volunteer to go into a terrorist infected area when the army hierarchy was saying, don't go, we don't want anything to happen to you? Why did you insist on going? Can you tell us, please?
Hari Krishna. To tell you the truth, I had been working with our troop for the last nearly 9 months prior to that. And I know that the Gorkha Brigade, Gorkha Battalion with whom I was working, the battalion, the people, the JCOs, the ORs are very good. And the officers were excellent actually. They were excellent. They were all like my friends. If they could go and face whatever the danger may be, I thought, why should I be the exception? I really did not think on the lines that I'm going to do something unique or whatever it is. It was just natural for me that if I have been posted to this battalion for the peace location, and if we are going into war, even if it would have been war at that time, I should have gone with them. How should it be? Why should it be different at all? That's what I felt, that if they are going, I should also be going. Why should I be left behind? That is why I fought. I did not think on the lines that it is going to be dangerous, so let me go and be heroic or whatever. I didn't really think on all those consequences or whatever it is of it. But it was natural for me that if they were going, I should be going. Why should I be left behind? That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Leena. At that time, I was the colonel of the regiment, and when I visited the battalion, I was told that this girl wants to go. Brigade commander, div commander, corps commander बोलता है कि नहीं जा सकता है. So then, I think we both fought the system and convinced them that she needs to go. Not only did she go, but she created history by working in combat situations under fire, and is the first woman doctor of the Indian Army in uniform to be awarded a gallantry medal, the Sena Medal, for her conduct in combat. And so, Leena, I'd like to ask you, what was your feeling when you came under fire? You came under fire so often. Yeah, 3 or 4 occasions.
Yeah.
So, can you tell, because this book is about how we face danger, how we conquer fear.
Yeah.
It applies to all of us. All of us have problems in our daily lives. All of us need to face those dangers, not run away from them, conquer and move forward. So, what was her experience? Because she was not trained at the Indian Military Academy.
Yeah.
She had not faced all the training that we had.
Yeah.
She was just a doctor, and yet she delivered. So can you tell the audience, what were your feelings when you came under fire?
The first thing is that I was lucky I had him, because they were not really allowing me to go at all. And by chance, that he landed up there and he asked me that, are you happy? I was really unhappy at that time. I should have been happy because I was with a very good Pulton, but that is the time when they had told me that I will be left behind and they would be moving forward. And fortunately, when he asked me, he gave me an opportunity, and he has really fought for me. And I could go there. But when we reached there, I was actually enjoying Kashmir. Okay? Suddenly, something happened and everybody was running hither and there. I didn't really know what I should be doing, to tell you the truth. It was like when the rabbit comes under the light, and it is stuck there, hypnotized by it. I was really like that for a sec. It must have been 2 to 3 minutes at least when I would have sat there without knowing what am I supposed to be doing now. I've been a doctor, okay. When you come with a bullet injury, let me handle it, I know. But when it is the bullet I have to face, I don't know what to do. But luckily for me, I had my CEO, actually the Pulton is so nice. They are so nice, the CEO told me, just move. That's when I actually moved and went under wherever the others were. And then they moved ahead and told me, just be under this cover. So it is the AK-47, if you have ever heard it, you may not have. It's just like a scooter backfiring, you know. It is nothing great. To tell you the truth, in the beginning, I really thought it is only a scooter backfiring. I didn't realize it is that bad. Then, yes.
Okay, I'll describe what happened when the first time she had to face bullets. The CEO was going to the brigade headquarters for a conference, and she, as a doctor, wanted to get some medicines from the ADS, Advanced Testing Station. So she said, can I come along with you? He said, come along. So she was sitting in a 1-ton. 1-ton is a vehicle a little bigger than a jeep. And the CEO was in front, and they came under fire. Now, she, as she was saying, when a rabbit candle comes under the glare of a light, what do? She was transfixed. And the CEO was dealing with the battle on the radio. And then he looked back and he saw Leena still in the vehicle. He told his batman, pull her out. So he opened the door, he pulled her out, and as soon as she came out, a burst of fire came exactly where she was sitting, shattered the windscreen, and destroyed the 1-ton. So that was how. And the CEO asked her, Leena, you were briefed as to how to behave under fire. What happened? She said, okay, you can hear me? She said, sir, I just did not know what to do. But I promise you, it will never happen again.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then, the next issue. What happened next?
It's true, because when you are there, whatever it is, the CEO's responsibility it is of all the officers, ORs, everybody, you know, he is the most in tension about all of you. If he is hurt, he may not be that worried about it. But if any of his officers is hurt, it's going to be really bad for him to face. It's like my own responsibility, somebody is under me, and so that I understood what is his position and how much I should be more careful about my life for his sake, whether it is. Yes, then we went ahead the next time. It was okay. But by the next time, I had become a little bit more intelligent about the whole thing. And yes, we had a few casualties. It was really bad. Fortunately for me, I didn't lose any of them. Yes, one of them lost a little bit of the limb. The second one had a huge injury. Yeah, it was bad for them, but Krishna was kind to me at that time because he gave me the intelligence to take care of them. That's what I can say.
So the second time, when she came under fire, she did not blink, she did not bother. She went straight to the casualties where they were under fire. And one of them had a flesh injury, 2 of them. But one of them was hit in the groin. And the medical orderly did not know what to do. So she shouted at him, dealt with him, pulled down his pants, dealt with the situation, got the saline, and got a chopper to get him out. So the men knew that this lady doctor is as good or better than any male doctor. She will stand by us and she will always deliver. The men loved her and the men wanted her to be with them all the time. And then a third time, when this happened, the boy was under fire. A lot of bullets were flying around. And she went It was dark. So they pulled the boy into a hut, and by torchlight she dealt with him and saved his life. For all these actions, the army felt that here is an opportunity to reward a lady doctor for the courage she has displayed under fire, and she is the first lady doctor of the Indian Army to get the Sena Medal Gallantry for heroism under fire. She is a hero.